word today is magnify. And when we think of the word magnify, we apply it to the Bible, we probably remember the Magnificat, which is Mary's song of praise, excitement and joy and celebration, if you will, as she begins to ponder and think about the birth of Jesus. Magnificat is actually Latin for magnify. You'll find the Magnificat in Luke 1, verses 46 through 55. It starts with, and Mary said, or Mary sang, "My soul magnifies the Lord. My spirit rejoices in God, my Savior." And it goes on as she just celebrates and rejoices in all the good things that are coming into her life, as she magnifies the greatness of what is to come. Mary was just like many others at that time, been waiting 400 years for God to speak to them, for God to send them a Messiah. And she felt honored and blessed to be the one bringing this Messiah into the world. So she rejoices. She magnifies the Lord. So, I want you this week, we only have a few days left before Christmas, so I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on you. You only got a couple of days, but it's okay if you go ahead and do it afterwards. But try to knock it out in the next few days here. You got about 3 days. Hey, that's biblical. But I want you to think about the Magnificat. I'd like you to go back and read Luke 1, 46 through 55. Give it a read. Read the Magnificat. Remember, this is Mary magnifying the Lord, rejoicing in the Lord. And then I want you to think about, what would your own personal Magnificat be? Because we can certainly look around in the world today and where we are and everything that's going on and all the stuff that's happening and go, oh man, what a bummer. But there's way more that we should be able to celebrate. When we look at Mary and everything that occurred in her life, this teenager who's suddenly going to have a child before she's married, that's a lot that could have gone very wrong for her. But Mary chooses to rejoice. She chooses to magnify the Lord, rejoice in God. So I want you to take some time and reflect in your life and think about all the ways that you can magnify the Lord for. Ways that you should celebrate, should acknowledge the blessings in your life, all the things that you have to magnify the glory of God. Christmas is coming. Soon we will be celebrating the birth of Jesus, and that's certainly something that we can rejoice in and magnify the Lord as we're remembering the amazing gift that God gave to us, of God coming to us. Here, God came to us. It's not us going to Him. God is coming to us. And boy, that's certainly a reason for us to celebrate, right? So spend some time. It won't take you too long to read it, but do spend a little bit of time thinking as you're preparing for Christmas these last few days. What are all the things in your life that you should be magnifying the Lord, celebrating the goodness of God? If you have time, write them down, journal them. You don't have to share them with anyone, but, write them down. And just reflect on that. So, in a few days, have a Merry Christmas. Don't tell anyone I said that, because it's not Christmas yet, so just keep it between you and me. But for these last couple of days of Advent, how can we magnify the Lord? How can we magnify all the amazing things that God has done? How can we take and look at those things, celebrate them, and go, this is bigger than any of the bad things going on? My soul magnifies the Lord. What does your soul magnify the Lord for? Have a Merry Christmas.